Welcome to Hunting Party, a collection of friends playing Monster Hunter, both experienced and new. Together, we overcome any obstacle, whether it's a monster, internet connection issues, miscommunication, or just real bad RNG. So stick around and watch us learn how to be a real hunting party.
Well, technically, no, it's not my first Monster Hunter game. But no, for real, Monster Hunter Wilds is my first, like, legitimate experience. Put more hours into the beta than I did, trialing Monster Hunter Worlds, which I think was really great. I guess, like, I like the idea of going into a new franchise, a new game, completely unaware of like what to expect, or just like starting from absolute scratch and just learning that game. According to Steam, I put 10.8 hours into the game, which I'm surprised it was that low. However, I did a little 5-hour sesh on stream to showcase to my community. I don't really have much free time to play games outside of stream. However, after playing Monster Hunter Wilds for the first time, I was so excited. So I actually made it a point to free up some time. I believe it was like a Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, but when I saw that you were going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds some more, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to get in on this. And so I ended up playing, I think we played for what, like 5 hours that day? So yeah, 2 5-hour sessions of Monster Hunter Wilds. Anytime I play a game for the first time, one of the first things that I'll always acknowledge is the graphics. That's how it was for me with Black Myth Wukong, Silent Hill 2 Remake. Like, those are like 2 games that I've been really big into, that the graphics really like captured me, the environment. And so I think that was like one of the big things for me with Monster Hunter Wilds, is like not just the graphics, but the environment. Like, I remember when we were running around playing and we saw like the turf wars occurring, and like just how the weather changes, the sandstorms, the rain in that area that had like a bunch of lightning. So overall, just the environment and the graphics were absolutely incredible. They blew my mind. I feel like the one that stood out the most to me was Raidao. Probably because of how intense it was, and the other things we would just kind of run into and gang up on it and beat it up. But Raidao, it kind of felt like we needed to have more of like a game plan or strategy. So I would say that one overall caught my interest and attention the most. I was really looking forward to the character customization. I mentioned earlier that I got to play Worlds for a short time, but I love character customization. I get so excited to build a character. I thought Worlds customization, it was pretty decent, but I remember you and a few others hinting towards how phenomenal the character customization was going to be for Wilds. And so I was really looking forward to that. And even once I did start making my character, I was still mind blown. I think I fell in love with my character. She's so beautiful. And it just, I don't know, it looked so good. So I was just really impressed with that aspect. I think that's really exciting. And then like the PlueSky customization too. Mork sent me a picture of a Pikachu and a Sprigatito Palicos, and so I got inspired and I'm like, I'm making Pikachu. I love Pokemon and I want my Palico to look like a Pikachu really bad. And I went in and did all like the editing and stuff, and it was really fun. My Palico definitely looks like Pikachu, and it just melted my heart. And it makes me think of like other things that I could do and create with my character and with the Palico. Okay, so the only weapon that I really messed around with when I played Monster Hunter World was the insect glaive. The little time that I got to use it, I had a lot of fun with it. It was really cool. I love pole arm weapons in video games. And then, so that was my go-to when I went to Monster Hunter Wilds beta. And since there's so many weapons that the game has to offer, I didn't want to limit myself. So like, I did end up switching my weapon, not because I had a hard time with it or anything. I think the insect glaive was so much fun. It was a little technical for me, so I did end up trying something else, just to see how it felt based on like my playstyle in other games. So I went to the dual blades after the insect glaive, and oh my god, I was having so much fun with the dual blades. They are so easy to use and they're very fast. I was enjoying the dual blade a lot, and the focus strike with the dual blades was just so satisfying no matter which monster I used it on. Like, I don't know if the damage numbers were big or not, but it felt like I was putting in some work. I definitely think when the game officially comes out, I do still want to experiment with more weapons, but I'm definitely gonna play with the dual blades a lot because it was real heckin' fun. Oh wow. That's a good question. I don't exactly know how to answer it because for me, this is my first Monster Hunter game. I think if I had to complain about anything with the game, I guess it's just like maybe I would say like a more detailed tutorial or maybe like a longer kind of tutorial to try to get new players familiar with like the UI and the controls and whatnot. So I think that was like the biggest thing for me. And then I do remember when we were going bowling with the barrels. I would press the button to like take out the barrel to set it down and then to, you know, roll it. And it was a little weird. Like I would press the button and it wouldn't do anything. I pressed it again, it wouldn't do anything. And then I pressed it again and finally it'd work. So, I mean, that might just be like a bug that they end up fixing later down the road or whatnot. But honestly, there's really not much for me to like say like, oh, they need to work on this more. I'm also really not that hard to please either. So, as far as, you know, controls and tutorial goes, like, you know, once I start playing the game, I'm gonna pour hundreds of hours into it. So I'm sure eventually all the controls and memorizing what every button does, all the combos for the weapons that I choose and everything, that's all gonna be second nature once I, you know, really dive in. I guess character customization. I mean, I was overwhelmed with options. So I think they definitely did that very well. And then the environmental interactions with the monsters, I really hope to see more of that all throughout the game, and I hope it's not like just turf wars, you know. I want to see some cute wholesome things with these monsters. Like I kind of just want to experience some monsters that just kind of warm my heart, and see like some kind of cute interactions with them. Like I remember when Mork showed me the baby sacrets or whatever. I guess that's kind of where that idea stems from, because whenever he showed me those and you guys were like making jokes like don't step on them, it was just really cute wholesome moments. And I know like a game like this, it's probably kind of difficult to implement wholesome cute moments like that. I think it'd be really cool if, you know, we could have more like different kinds of interactions with these monsters aside from just hunting them. Oh yeah, no, I'm livid that I have to wait as long as I have to wait before the game finally comes out. I'm ready for the game now. I'm ready to dive into something new. I'm ready to put hundreds and hundreds of hours into a game like this, especially with friends. I haven't really been into any big games lately that are multiplayer like this. And so I'm very much like not only looking forward to the gameplay, but enjoying it with people who are also very eager, excited, and passionate about this franchise. And that's another thing too, like I am just sort of jumping into a new game, and I didn't realize how supportive and cool the community is. It started with you, Tidley, and it's like I've been introduced into more Monster Hunter fans, and everyone has just been super cool, and like they get excited that you're getting into the series as well. And that's like a really cool feeling. Like it feels really united. And yeah, I'm ready for it. It's time. I want to play the game already. It's gonna be such a great time, and we're gonna make so many cool memories.